Well, it's another episode with Mattress Mack. We're learning about when he was a baby to his bedding to his blessings. And sitting right next to Mac is Bryson, who has been blessed. I saw over 5 million views. The expression on your face on social media. Can you tell us about this experience of a lifetime, Bryson?
So me and Mr. Mack, we went to the Houston Toyota Center to see Monday Night Raw because I'm a huge fan of wrestling. So
he is a huge fan of wrestling. That's an understatement.
I love wrestling. And we were sitting front row, as you guys saw, and I was watching the OTC, who we all know, Roman Reigns, and it was really cool. And he got down, and I lost my mind. It was really crazy.
He came
in and went right over to you.
Yeah.
How did that, I mean, were you even expecting that?
No.
Did Max say, hey, Bryson, look who's coming over to you?
No, I didn't think he was gonna, like, you know, he's been gone for a while, but I didn't think he was gonna come over there. I was like, okay, he's gonna walk right back to the back. And when he came, I lost it. It was really crazy.
Now, Mac, that expression, is that on your website so I can make sure I get a caption of that picture of Bryson with his face just like in a state of shock?
That's on our website, and it's on World Wrestling Entertainment, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Well, Bryson, I wanted you to be a part of this podcast because I want to still focus. I think it's super important for kids to learn about the childhoods of very successful people so you can learn things, maybe imitate, maybe improve, maybe, go, what is it about Mattress Mack that makes him who he is today? And it was funny because this morning on the radio, we were talking about road trips with our families. Now, I don't know, Bryson, if you've ever been on a road trip. I don't know if Mattress Mack's ever been on a road trip, but if you have, you coming from a huge family, Mac, can you recall, as we wrap up summer in Houston, a road trip with your family that might have been really good or really bad, but definitely life-changing?
Yeah, I remember when we, myself and my older brother George, my two sisters, Julie and Mary, and my younger sister Angela, and my parents, we went to Pikes Peak in Colorado. That was a memorable, very scenic place, and it was a long drive in the car, but we had a good time, and I still cherish those memories.
So in the car, Mom's the one who's organizing everything. What were the snacks that you guys brought along? Very important topic for kids.
Probably peanut butter and jelly, as I recall.
Because we learned this morning,
peanut butter, jelly, maybe apples. Yeah.
Beef jerky is a really good, right? Beef jerky to take on a road trip. Did you guys argue, and what was the seating arrangement in the car?
I think my parents were in the front two seats, and probably three of us. It was a station wagon, probably, and three of us myself, my brother George, and one of my sisters in the middle, and the other two sisters were relegated to the back.
To the back.
We were the oldest, so that's how it was. And I'm sure there was a lot of arguing going on, and 10,000 times asking when we're going to be there.
Exactly. And was Dad the type of driver who would turn around and slap you if you guys were getting out of control?
No, that was my mother's role.
So you did.
She was a German, and she had no problem with something like that.
Unbelievable. I mean, putting all you kids in the car, and I don't know, but I remember a time when there were no seatbelts required when I was a little girl, and we were able to lie down in the back of the station wagon, no seatbelts.
Oh yeah,
that's
absolutely.
How we traveled back then.
Or on the dashboard, right by the windshield. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
So a different era.
So when you got to these locations, what was it like? You guys set up in a hotel? Was it super luxurious? Was it super cheap? Did you guys just do it on a budget? What was it like traveling with the Mattress Mack family?
I think it was on a budget. I think we had a nice, probably couple rooms that my mother ran the roost, and it was pretty relegated. Got up for breakfast, went to church every Sunday, and whether we were on vacation or not, that was the game plan. It was great. It was very regimented, and we had a tremendous time up there in Colorado Springs. I remember it like it was yesterday, and it was 50 some odd years ago.
Amazing. Was this an annual summer thing, or
70 years ago? Pretty well. Once we started playing baseball, we didn't do that sort of thing. So It was probably up to a time we were 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, exactly. And let's talk about the food. We always, kids, I don't know, Bryson, if you love your particular snacks. Like, do you have your favorite chips? I know these super hot chips are trending these days. What would be your favorite treat of all time?
On a road trip, I think Taki.
That's what's trending. Now, Mac, do you even know what that
Taki.
is?
What's Taki?
It's a really hot chip.
Is it red?
Yeah.
Yes. And it's got
Okay.
terrible stuff in it.
Robert F. Kennedy's going to
Exactly. He's going to get rid of the red dye.
Yes,
I know it.
that's
I
right.
know. Hopefully he won't change the flavor, but he's definitely going to get rid of the red dye. Mac, what about you? What were your favorite childhood treats? When you were a little kid, you'd sit down, maybe watch a movie with the family. What was your go-to?
Back then we ate jelly beans. So I ate a lot of jelly beans.
I love jelly beans.
Yeah, a lot of jelly beans.
Remember the Ronald Reagan jelly beans?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
I was a jelly bean guy.
Now, what about you as a dad taking your kids on road trips? Any memorable road trips that you did with your kids?
Yeah, we went on a road trip one time. I had a speech in England, so we all went over to Europe for several days. That was wild and woolly. So we went by train up to the place where I did the speech, and the kids had a good time in London, Paris, those type of places.
So you flew to London,
Yeah.
got on a train, went to your speech. How did you keep the kids? Was it Linda, your wife, to being the mom herding all the kids?
Linda kept rain on all the kids, and we had a good time. It was a good memory. Didn't go on as many trips as we should have because I worked too much, but that was one that I really remember very fondly.
Because that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, so many times time passes and we didn't take all the trips that we keep dreaming about with our kids. So I thought if we could kind of share some of the trips that you took and how important they were to you and your family. What was your speech about when you did take the kids to London, and did they get to watch you speak?
It was about Dr. Deming and quality control and all that sort of stuff. We did a lot of things with him while he was alive, so it was they didn't go to the speech because it was kind of
A bit intellectual?
30-year-old plus deal, but they had a good time playing while I was gone. They always loved to go to the swimming pools and the hotels and that sort of thing.
And I want to ask you about your seeing the fun side of Mattress Mack. He says that he always works, but do you see that he's really just a fun guy? Are you experiencing that?
Oh, yeah.
How are you seeing that? In what ways does Mac have the fun side?
He's really fun most of the time. Like, we went to the wrestling show. We had a lot of fun. But the other day, we were standing up at the desk, and his ringtone, like when he called back the customers, is like dun 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 dun.
Rocky, yeah.
Yeah. Then every so often, we'll start dancing to it. But Mac is really fun.
And do you see qualities of Mac as a dad when he interacts with his kids? Now, I know his kids are grown, but what do you see that maybe you really pick up and think, you know what, that's a great dad. I wish I had that in my life.
You can tell Mr. Mack he's kind of a hard shell, but he's really soft. I can tell he's
He's giving
really
away all
soft.
my secrets.
I know he is. I know he is. And so if you were to take a trip with Mac, other than wrestling at the Toyota Center, what would be your dream trip with Mattress Mack and why? A dream trip anywhere in the world.
Probably just going to Austin and stopping at Buc-ee's.
Oh.
Because I know he loves Buc-ee's. I love Buc-ee's.
Well, see, now we've got a
But
hug.
your real dream trip would be to go to WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah.
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania in Vegas.
Oh,
Or
okay.
SummerSlam in New Jersey.
You know what? And it's never too late for that kind of stuff, right? You can start making your plans now to do something like that. What do you get when you go to Buc-ee's?
I love the beef jerky and the cherry balls.
And what about those Bucky? Doesn't Bucky have those Bucky nuggets
The beaver-
that are
the beaver
nuggets that are absolutely addictive and terrible
they're
for
really
you,
good.
right? Mac,
Uh,
you're not doing that. I know you're a healthy eater now.
oh, Buc-ee's, I'm prone to cinnamon rolls, I'm afraid to say, yes.
It's unbelievable.
Buc-ee's has too many temptations for me.
Buc-ee's is a cool establishment, and you know they're known for the cleanest restrooms in the world. And do you know they did a study that found women, and this is important for your business, Mac, we will bypass one of our favorite places if there's a better bathroom at another place, right?
Yeah.
Bathrooms are key. They really are key.
We
And
got
Buc-ee's-
good bathrooms here at
You
Galley
do.
Furniture.
You have
They all come
beautiful
out.
things.
Yeah.
Hey, I also want to mention, I noticed some supplies out front. tell us what you're doing. Is this for the recovery effort in our friends in the Hill Country?
Yeah, we've taken about 10 truckloads of supplies over to the Hill Country, and we've had a group of 6 people over there mucking out houses since about the 4th day after the event happened. So I've got a lake house right there in Lago Vista, and everybody kind of camps there, and they get up at 7 in the morning, go work till 7 at night, cleaning out people's homes. And that flooding was so terrific, biblical. It was so widespread. Obviously the epicenter was Kerrville, but as far away as 100 miles, there's all sorts of damage. And so the effort will go on for the next 10 years trying to help those people rebuild. And now we're doing a deal with buy a mattress with a purpose. You buy a mattress, Tempur-Pedic or Simmons mattress, we give a free mattress to a person who got flooded out in the Hill Country. So the news cycle come and goes, but the pain and the trauma for those people goes on forever.
Continues. Well, I knew you were up to something, so I just wanted to make sure our listeners got an idea of what was going on. And you can come on out to Gallery Furniture and find out more. And I want to continue delving into some of the little intricacies in the life of Mattress Mack. Very interesting. We learn a lot. And we just want to emulate you, because that philanthropic spirit, we always want to know, where did that come from? And I think we're getting to learn a lot. Your mom, obviously a big deal. And had a lot to do with it.
A huge deal, and she also taught me philanthropic spirit, but also work ethic. So I'm trying to impart that to these young people here.
Well, I think you're doing a great job, and thank you guys so much. I know you're busy and you want to get back to work, but thanks for spending some time with us. We certainly love you and appreciate you.
Thanks, Dana.